Hey guys, welcome back to the Sniper Chronicles. We're coming back at you with another Ratchet video, kind of in the same series that I've been doing recently. You go back a few videos and I've been doing kind of the gear wrench, apex, large or big tooth count style ratchets. I started I think with 90, then I went to 120, and here we are with a Husky, and this one is 144 supposedly positions or teeth, but we'll jump into that in a second. If you guys find any of these videos at all helpful or entertaining, do me a favor and hit the like button, and also hit that subscribe button. And Happy New Year to all you guys out there, by the way. Okay, so this is the Husky 144 position ratchet, half-inch drive, kind of a long model number there, 1005 143 261, has a lifetime warranty. Is 144 positions ratchet for superior speed and access, and it comes with kind of this I don't know, toy display, you can call it. It has a wheel with some nubs here. Don't know why, but I guess if you're at the store and you like want to play with something, they give you this little plastic hanger that has this little wheel that you can spin. Interesting on this is here, read it. It says product of Taiwan, finished in mainland China. Haven't seen that before. That's the first time I've ever read that. Something claims to be made in Taiwan or product of Taiwan, and then they add finished in mainland China. Kind of weird, I guess. So to open this up, it's pretty simple. On this side there's like a little notch. You take a screwdriver, a flathead, and just pop it up, and it opens up. And here you just press the button for the quick release, and it releases that finished product of Taiwan, finished in mainland China. It kind of reminds me of the US when they say sourced, made in USA of global materials and all that. It's kind of, I guess Taiwan has to go to that too, I guess, huh? Kind of weird, but okay. So this is the Husky, and it has an A4 there by the title engraving. Doesn't, on the ratchet, doesn't have a model or country of origin. Looks like laser etching. It's very, you can hardly feel it. Could be paint, I don't know. 144, and it has the quick release button that's kind of flat, and there's no protrusion on the quick release there. And one thing I have to say about this ratchet is it's big. I don't know if you can tell. It's a half-inch, which is big usually, but usually half-inch, in my experience, usually half-inches go up to like 10 inches or something like that. This one goes up to 12 inches. So this, from top to bottom, is almost 12 inches. So it's a really beefy, kind of long ratchet. So let's open this one up and see what we find. If we find any surprises in here. You get your snap ring plier, and you take out your ring. This is what it looks like. It looks like every other ring. Then the plate pops out. This is the plate. It's the paper thin plate variety, like the others. Here, what I like to do is, with the tip of my nail, I hold down those paws so they won't like want to jump up or fly out or anything. Then I just ease them up to whatever position they want to go to. And here is the gear. The gear is 72 teeth. So there are 2 poles with 72 teeth. That gives you, if you times that by 2, it's 144 positions. And here's the gear. There's still some grease, not oil. I cleaned it out, most of it, just so it could be presentable, but a lot of it was, they had a good amount of grease in there, and I didn't clean it out of all the teeth, so that's what that looks like. And it has kind of the quick release with the pin, but it doesn't really stick out. It's kind of stuck in there. Okay, the pawls. This is the front paw. It has 144T, and it's black or a blackish color. And the back paw is facing, as it comes out, it looks like that, but when you turn it around, it has 144B on it, and it has like a 12 on this side and a 1 on that side, kind of, I guess you call it forged in or whatever. This one also has a 12, but on this side it has an 8. Don't know what those numbers stand for. Over here, you have the switch, and the switch already has one of the plungers came out. This is what the plunger looks like, kind of long, pretty long, pointy, hollow with a spring in it, and it has 2 on top. Here's the second one, and it has another one underneath the switch there. So you just move the switch out of the way, and the switch comes out from the front like that. That's the way you take it out. And underneath is the last plunger, which I think they're all interchangeable. They all look exactly alike. I'll just put that one back in, just for safekeeping. And here's a look at the broaching. The broaching is typical of Apex, gear wrench, whatnot. SATA, I think, is another brand that's made in the same factory. They all look pretty much the same. Good, you know, nice, good broaching. Everything's clean in there, chrome, everything. Looks very, probably made, I'm pretty sure it's made everything by computer machines, so everything comes out pretty precise, you know, and clean. Here's the switch. The switch is also like the other switches on the other ratchets on the 120 gear wrench. Pretty much the same stuff. Here it has the rubber O-ring. See it here, the black rubber O-ring. It kind of makes this a sealed ratchet, and you put it in from the front again, and you kind of maneuver it over the plunger. And over here you take your pawl plungers, and there's 2 holes there on the switch, and you just drop those in like that. So you should be looking like that. And okay, the only thing is the pawls, you have to put them in a certain order. The silver one or the 144B, you switch it over like that, flip it over with those numbers and letters facing towards the back, and you drop that one in. It should look like that. And this one, the letters should be facing forward. The 144T, that should be forward like this, and you drop that one also like that. So they should be side by side like that. And the teeth is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12 teeth per paw. So pretty good engagement, I guess. Not bad for a 72 tooth gear. What I do is I mash it down like that, and then I pinch it with my nail again, and hopefully it holds enough for me to slip in the gear. Sometimes I have to mash it in a little bit more. Okay, there we go. And also there's also an O-ring on the gear itself. It's in the trench right there. You see it moving a little bit there, that little O-ring that's goes around the gear for the plate. And this is what this ratchet looks like when it's ratcheting. You see it's the back one, you can hardly see it there. The back one is silver and the front one's black. You see how it's like one's clicking, the other one's clicking. They're kind of trading clicks. That's how you get the 144 positions. It's the 72 ratchet with alternating pawls there. So kind of a give and take. Okay, you get 144 positions, but the ratchet isn't going to be quite as strong as a regular 72 tooth ratchet, even though they're two paws that are 72 teeth, because the paws have to be thinner. In the 72 tooth, a regular 72 tooth ratchet, the paw is a little bit wider to cover the whole the thickness of the gear, since they have to make the paws thinner so you can have two side by side. It kind of, I don't know, I'm not a metallurgist or anything, but it just seems like it could be a little bit weaker, because just from the fact that the paws are thinner, and they needed to do that to get two paws in side by side. And let me see if I can do this correctly. For some reason, it doesn't look like it's right. Let me try it again. It should be better position. Is something not right? That ring doesn't look like it's positioned all the way in. It feels good. Well, we'll just go with that for now, and let me off camera. I don't want to waste your time fiddling with the ring. I'll fix it later, but pretty much that's it, and that's how it sounds. It's a lot of clicks, very clicky. So yeah, so that's the Husky. I think Husky is a Home Depot brand, pretty much. I think it might be an exclusive Home Depot brand. I'm not sure if they sold anywhere else, but yeah, that's the Husky's version, I guess, or model of the whole Gear Wrench, Apex, whatever you want to call it. Their version of kind of an up position, because I think Gear Wrench is doing 120, and I guess Husky said, oh, we'll do them one better, we'll do 144. And I think out there's also a Craftsman that's 180 positions. That one should be interesting to find out what they did with that one. I'm thinking they just did the same as this, but they just did 90 teeth with two paws side by side, but I'm just guessing. Maybe one day we'll check that one out. Okay guys, until next time.